What's up? This is Fabian. Welcome to Modification Nation. So for my video, I'm going to show you guys how I hide my blowout, and I'm going to tell you a background story about the cause of me getting a blowout. So I would say this happened about 4 years ago when I first discovered the taping method. I was young and I wanted to stretch my earlobes to the next size, and I knew that forcing the plug inside my earlobe was going to be difficult, and I didn't want to put too much pain in it because I tried pushing it in slowly, but it was just not working out at all. So I'm just like, oh my god, what the fuck am I gonna do now? Until I searched the internet, found a video on the taping method, and I started to be hooked on it. I use a first aid kit tape. I have a video on my personal channel showing you guys how I used to wrap first aid kit tape around my plug. So I'll leave the link in the description box for you guys to check it out. Make sure you subscribe to my personal channel. Anyways, so the first time I started to do the taping method, it was working and I was very pleased with it. And because of that, I wanted to show off to my cousin. But before my cousins came over to my house, I actually did wrap the tape around my plug earlier. Then when my cousin came over, I wanted to show off and show my cousins, hey, I got something to show you guys. So I wrapped the tape around again for the second time around my plugs, and I just slowly put the plug in, and it was harder than what it was in the beginning because obviously I added another layer of tape, so it's going to be more thicker than it was. I didn't wait till 2 weeks. I waited an hour to add another layer of tape because I want to show off to my cousins. So what I'm trying to say is be patient and don't skip any sizes because that's what's going to happen. And what happened was my ear got infected. It got crusty. It did bleed. And I fucking hated it. My ears were throbbing and my ears were not in good condition for a week and a half, I believe. And so what I did was I took out the plugs, I downsized it, I constantly washed it, I massaged it with vitamin E oil. Of course you could do the sea salt method, but I didn't do that. I just cleanse it with water and use oil to massage it and to smooth out my earlobes. And it did work out. My earlobes came back to life. It looked healthy, but it did cause a blowout. So on this earlobe, as you can tell, it looks smooth all around because I had this for pretty much all day. But if I turn my earlobe to the side, you can see the blowout right here. Not cool. So what I do is, every morning after I take a shower, I massage my earlobe while I'm in the shower, and then when I come out, I'll put the plug in my earlobe, and I will see the blowout sticking out. So what I do is I'll just grab it and I'll flip it in, and it will flip in. So I just flip in until I see it's smooth all around. And I usually do that for literally for a minute, and your earlobe will come out thick, smooth all around after 20 minutes, half an hour. And if you have it on for the whole day, your earlobes will look so healthy, so thick, and so smooth. And of course you need to use oil while you're doing this. So I've been doing this trick, I would say, for almost 2 years now, 2 or 3 years now, and nobody has ever even pointed it out that I had a blowout. They can't even tell at all just because how smooth and thick it is. So yeah guys, definitely be patient when it comes to stretching your earlobe. I can't stress enough how many times I gotta tell these people to be calm and just take your time when stretching your earlobes. You don't need to rush because there's nothing to rush about. You will get at your goal size eventually. Just be careful. I always every time when someone asks me about my ears, I always tell them it took me 5 years. 5 years, okay? Then that took me a year or 2 years to get to this size. It took me 5 years, so you gotta be very patient, okay? Take care of your earlobes, massage it every day if you can, especially when in the shower. That's like the best time. And of course, have jojoba or vitamin E oil to massage your earlobes with, and you'll be a-okay. So hopefully this trick helped you out, and if it did, leave it in the comments. Make sure to share this channel with everybody, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.